All right. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the Daily Paycheck. It's Friday. This is day 9 of the 6, 7, 8. So far, we are, I think, 7-1. The one loss was a beautiful storm of getting picked off everywhere. It was fantastic. But we've survived ever since. We've been up and down a little bit. We've had a little bit of crazy here and there with this thing. It's stable though. The strategy we're doing is working pretty good. Now, if you don't know what I'm doing here, by the way, we're working a $10,000 bankroll trying to make 100K out of it, 10% at a time. I'm trying to show discipline. I'm trying to demonstrate what it looks like to play super disciplined, very careful, 10% walk kind of a thing, right? We're also at the same time vetting strategies that do that very well. This one so far, like I said, 7-1. And it does a good job of kind of hanging around until something good happens. Now, what I got on the table here, by the way, is profit from last night. Now, yesterday, I cut the show short. Today, I'm going to cut the show short as well. And to come back and finish my show in a second session. We made last night $230 in profit in that second session. I left the money out there so you could see it. So here's the deal. This strategy is $100 on the don't. We're at $1,500 bankroll. I could go 150 on the don't if I wanted to and take a little bit of more of aggressive stance at it. That may be what we'll do today. We can do that, right? It doesn't really matter this level. What matters is that these box number plays after the point's been established are on par with this, right? So if I'm at 150 here, what I'm probably doing is going 110 inside, right? I could also go 66 and 8 and really hammer the 6 and 8 only. I may go 42, 6 and 8, which is 84, and grab the 5 and 9 for another $30 and be at like 134. That would be okay too. Again, just kind of eating up this money here in the box and getting out of that box as fast as humanly possible, right? Going 154 up here is nice too, right? Because that gives me 50 for 1 on every single hit, right? Not a bad place to be early in the rolls to kind of recoup some of the money here. So that's basically it. We're probably going to do something like this. I'll probably go easy, an easy 110 inside to start. I may get more aggressive up here later on. We'll see. But that's a good place to get started, up and pull, that kind of a thing. And yeah, that's it. We're going to look for a 10% profit and wish me luck. That's going to be the whole deal. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. We're going to be basically a hybrid player here for a hot minute. And yeah, wish me luck. Let's see, there's our screen. You got the chips on screen. There's our $1,500 in the bank. I got skill and luck in the chat, reminding me that Craps chat is on Sunday, which is going to be awesome. Let's go. Let's get this thing done. Let's do a couple of rounds here at the 10% level. Again, $1,500 in the bank, 10% on the line here. Let's try that. A little bit higher risk, but maybe a quicker reward instead of sitting around here for 6,000 rolls trying to make this damn thing happen. Here we go. Let's go. Coming out. We got a 3, ace deuce. All right, out of the gate. So we're done. That's the whole show. Thanks for watching. Here's a copy of the home game. There is our paycheck, 150. That's it. Paycheck done. Literally, that's the whole thing, right? 10% is 10%, and we're done. I could absolutely be walking away right now, right? Probably the best thing to do is to end the show right here and take a 1-roll win, right? If I'm playing paycheck style play, that was the paycheck right there. Envelopes filled. What I'm going to do is log that in. We did it. We got the paycheck. I'm going to do a second session though. Okay, I want to log this in as a win because we got it. I'm not going to, if that was a 7 out, you would have laughed at me. I'm putting that shit in a bank right now. Here we go. Let's see, funding the 7 shows that value. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me go put the data in here. Now I don't feel bad about leaving the show early if I have to. So let's do, finally we had a miracle. I can't believe we had a miracle finally. Let me go to my browser here. Let's do this. This is so great. This is going to be so fun. 1 row above. It is 8. let's copy all this here. Wow. That's the first time that's happened. Every other day we get beat on the first roll, right? 1,500 bucks, we won 150, and we had a one roll, baby. 1, 2, 3. All right, that is so awesome. I can't believe we won on the first roll today. That's so cool. All right, let's put this in 150. 150 in the win column. Got to be smart and run out. But people say to me, would you ever like leave the casino if that happened? Like, hell yeah. If I'm playing paycheck play, if I'm looking to live on this money, and I happen to roll a 1, 2, 3 in the door, right back in the car. Right back in the car. All right, now let's celebrate. And back, oh, here we go, back to, now we'll do the same thing again. I'm gonna take all this money out of here. We'll do it again. Let me answer the question yet. Duracell, player 2, day 2, player 2. Here we go, all right. Let's see. Let it ride, says Ian, okay. So you're saying how much are funding the 7 should always have value. So here's the thing. Let's look at it. Again, first things first, 10% of your bankroll roughly is what Wager Me This Jacob recommends out here, right? So we're going 150 from the $1,500 bankroll. My bet up top will be 110. Let's show you what's gonna happen here. I'll put the money out there. 110 with $15 change. I'll put the monies out here. And how we play this is gonna be this. Right now, let's say the point was 10. We'll pick an easy one, okay? Right now, this bet is worth 40 bucks. There's 110 here, there's 150 here. If a 7 rolls, this bet pays 40 bucks. All of those bets up there pay 35 bucks. Essentially, everything on the table pays the same, right? You're valued 1 to 1. Everything is the same. I have a place bet on the 5, 6, 8, 9, and 7, effectively. They all pay about 40 bucks in the end. As soon as you start getting hits up in here, though, this thing will increase in value as you go. What I'm gonna do if we get a hit is this. That's gonna pay 35 bucks, right? There's 30, and there's 5. What I'm gonna do is get those 2, get those 2, and get those 2 like that. We'll take $1 back, okay? The next hit, let's say it's an 8. It pays 50 for 1, and everything comes back down again to where we started. Matter of fact, I can bring them down even further and grab the 4 or something like that, right? But if you look at the rack, this would be 50, 75, 85 bucks off the table. Plus this here is 100. Now, those bets up there are completely paid for in those 2 hits. This is a clean bet now, which means if the 7 comes, I lose those, this is a clean $150 win. So you want to increase the power of this bet as you win it. That's the goal, right? Do what you can to make that bet worth more as you go into the roll. And that's going to be our plan. We're going to basically play it like I just showed you. Up and down, spread out, look for a hot roll. Here we go, new shooter, new day. Went to the bar, got a drink, came back, and we're going to try it again. I'm missing a quarter. All right, 150, 200. I'm missing a black chip too. So I have 1,300, 1,400, 1,500 bucks. Here we go. New roll. Let me get my my iPad turned back on again. I turned it off. Here we go. Coming out. That's gonna be an 8, 5, 3, 8. So we're gonna skip the 8 in our cross bets up here. So we're gonna go, I'll take 100 bucks. Take 125 actually. Let's get some 3/4 and 5 nickels. Okay. And the point's gonna be 8. We're gonna get the 5, 6, and 9. Okay. And what I will do with these actually is I'm gonna get the 5 and 9 at 35 bucks. So they pay 50 for 1. All right. And again, it's 75, 85, 95, 100 bucks up there. I got 150 here. I can take this 25. If I break it down like so, I can go 42. Oh, too many there. 42 and the 6. They all pay 50 bucks. I got 12 bucks coming back, which means this is worth $12 effectively coming back. So I use the money that I've got here, and as I pull money off that table, right, we'll start building the rack up. Now here with this setup in here, my first inside press can be a little bit more aggressive, or I can pull a green back and just go up by whatever, 10 bucks each or something. Let's see what happens first. Let's make that a problem, right? There's a 549. All right. Again, that pays 50 bucks for $1 from the rack, right? We can pull that right back and same bet it, or I can reinvest it one time across the 3 and pull it down, or I can take that 25 of that and grab me the 4 and 10 and take 5 back to the rack. So I'm gonna bring 30 bucks back to the rack essentially, get a little bit more juice out there, and let's play it out. Did I type the 9 in? I did. So many options when you have the 50 for 1s coming back, right? Whoa, big roll, that's an 8. That's gonna be the point, which is always scary, right? When you're playing this and you get that point, that's a big bummer, right? And because it wasn't paid for, I gotta go back out again. 150, puck is off. We're still set up out here. This I run into a lot, right? Pick that point. Actually, we're gonna do what we did yesterday too. Now that we're in our actual like dog fight here, we're gonna mark that up as where we get. I'm gonna mark out where I get beat, so I know like kind of what our danger spots were. There's a 7, so we're gonna get beat on the line. So that's, again, look at this, right? We win that 150. Remember I said like you win the 150, you go home? This is why you stay too long, and that's what happens, right? We got beat on the line. That's literally 300 bucks in 2 rolls that we just got beat for. We lost 300 bucks in 2 rolls of the dice. Just like that. Like that happens so fast, especially when you're 150 down here. That happens so fast with the come out sequence from the don't. So we're gonna need those bets up top to be stout for us, right? Here we go. Let's see if we can fight it back. Right, there's a 5, 4-1. Okay, there's our point. I'm gonna move that over to the 8. And let's just add the 6 bucks to make it 42. And again, we're still 50, 50, 50 for 1. 4 and 10 are out there for fun. Here we go. That's a 7. Damn it, right away. No rhythm. No rhythm to our table. 6-1. And we gotta bring all this crap down, which sucks. Okay. There's the one part about dealing to yourself that kind of sucks. It's a pain to do all this. All right, 150 down here though. Loving that. I will stack up one of those quarters and take 125 back to my rack. 1,000 on blacks, about 100 over here. It's 1,100, 1,200. We got about 200 bucks down. All right, let's go. We're coming out. We are coming out. Let's go. One, two, three. That works for me. 1, 2, another one. That's good. That is good. Let's mark this here as a win. Here's 175. Okay. Again, stack up 1, bring 150 back to the rack. Right. Try and ride a little bit of a wave here if we can. That's actually 200 now. Let's catch a wave. Let's catch a little wave on the dark side if we can, right? That is typed in. I'm not seeing your chats anymore. I'm not sure what happened there. Here we go. Hey, Wager, what's up, baby? Here we go. That's going to be an 8. Boy, I hate when that happens. 5-3. All righty. So the 8's going to be the point. Again, with $200 down here, I got a little more leverage. So we're going to go ahead and do what we did last time, basically. We're going to go 35 on the 5 and 9. I'll make that 6 look like 42. Let me get some change. Like so. $42. So they're all paying 50 for one. With the reds, I'll get the 4 and the 10, and I'll bring this back to the rack. So what I've got out there now, I got 42, 35, and 35, and 20 on the outsides. So total risk here is 70, 80, 90, and 42. That's 132 at risk versus 200 on the don't. This bet here is worth about $70 if I have a 7 out. If I hit the 8, it's going to suck a little bit, right? But let's get our inside play to make money for us in the meantime. All right, we'll do a little press and pull if we can. Let's go. Just stay off the 8. Yo, Levin, Chiro in the house. Chiro in the house, 6-5. Let's go. Looks like a 9, 5, 4, 9. And again, we're going to make a power play here, right? That's going to be 50 for 1. 50 for the 1. Okay. 6 is going to go to $66. Whoop. Right up to 66. This other quarter here, I'm going to spread. I'll make the 9 look like whatever, 45, and the 5 look like, actually make them both 50. Just make it easier. 1 hammer press. Again, if we get a PS or a 7 here, we're still in great shape. We're still leveraged up pretty good up here, right? But what I want is that second hit. Here we go. Nine, perfection. That's a 9, 5, 4. So we love it. It's going to pay $70. And now the regression happens. Now all of this comes to daddy. Everything's coming home. 96 across minus the 8. Let's get $50 in reds here. 3, 3, and 3. I have 3 whites in my rack that I can get the 6 capped off with. And there we are, folks. There's 150 coming home. 170 coming home, right? That's $200. Essentially, that don't pass is a free and clear bet right now. Totally free and clear, right? Those are basic. You can look at who is they're paid for or that's covered. Either way, I'm good, right? I will put $10 on the hard 8 to start. As I win, I'll keep dropping a couple nickels over there just to make sure I take a combination away. That's it. Now we're just gonna have fun. Let's make this roll make us some money. Here we go. Yeah, I can regress the don't too for sure, Jacob. Regress it or place the 8, right? I can place the 8 for 180 and catch the same thing, right? I mean, there's a case to be made for that too, right? If I don't need it, yeah, you're right. If I don't need it, why not? I like to get that clean win. But what if we did this? What if we did 100? 50, there's actually exactly 180 there. That's perfect. All right, if I do this, 180, 175, 180, pays 210, pays 20. So the 8 is out of the loop. Effectively, I'm just playing across now, right? That's the way you would play it. I'll follow your lead, dude. That's fine, right? I don't like regressing the don't. I work too hard for it, right? But here I'm locking it in anyway. This is a lock in either way. Or I could make this an even, whatever, a little bit more if I wanted to. There's a 10. Okay, now we're gonna get aggressive up here. 6, 4, 10. Let's get them to greens. That'll pay 30, or 27 rather, 27. That's gonna go to 25. get them all to green, get the hell out, right? Ugly hit. Ugly hit. It's a 6 though. 4-2. 4-2. Will this be the roll? $21. Drop a buck. Looks like 30 now with 10 change. There's a 5. Sweet. That's going to look like a green chip too, $21. It goes to green. 11 back. I'm going to actually go back to the hard 8. I'm going to keep $10 on it. If it does come hard, I'll take the extra. The extra little spiff will be awful nice. There's the 8, 5-3. All right. That wins me $10, baby. That'll pay 210. Everything else is stayed. Now here's what I'm going to do, by the way. Watch what I do here. I'm going to take, make that look like $18. Jacob, I want you to hear what I'm going to say here, and let me know what you think about this. We're out of the hand, right? The bets up top from earlier paid for themselves. The don't just paid for itself. I don't need the don't anymore, right? It's completely free and clear. Here, as a matter of fact, there's quarters. There's a quarter. That's $100. That's my bankroll back to normal, right? My $1,500 that I started with is back. I recovered my earlier losses. I got $10 in lock, and I got whatever's out there in profit, right? Right now, this is free play. In fact, we're about a hit or so away from being at our second paycheck today. So coming out clean, doesn't matter. Right? Here's the perfect time to come on down, right? Let's go. Yeah. 10. There we go. 5-5. Just go for it now. I'm not tall enough out there where I can regress anymore. I'm just going to hit these numbers hard. Ah, 7. Bummer. Bummer, man. Had the chance to pull it back though, right? And again, here's the thing. So Jacob, I'm so glad you're here. Because what I've been doing is kind of this, right? Which is like, once I get covered, I don't go back out here. However, if I play it mechanically and go back out for a new don't, even with the numbers up there, that right there is another $100 in the don't, right? As it turns out, I lose 125. Wasn't paycheck level yet, so it's fine. Just restart it. We'll just restart it. We're going 150 out here. Let's get it. Let's get another run. Here we go. Three, 4, 7. Those nice easy wins from before get chewed up. All right, let's get out there and get it again. Six, 4, 2. All righty. All right, put 150 out there at max in action. Let's get the 6 marked up. All right, same as before. I'm gonna go 5, 8, and 9. 35, 35. I got a set of fives here. And we'll go 42 on the 8. All right, those are all paying 50 for one for each of those. And I've got whatever left here. I'll grab the 4 with it and just take the $25 back. I guess I'll put these reds up here too, what the hell. We'll get a simple, tiny across up there. Really, it's about the insides. I want the insides to get up and down. The 4 and 10 are just there for FOMO bets. That's basically it with the change I had from before. So I treat those as freebies. Here we go. And again, I'm under leveraged up there. Where were you a roll ago? Come on. Where were you last roll? 2-1. Could have used you. Could have used you. Oh, I got to mark that second 7 down there too. I think sometimes, Alfredo, the 7s come because you regress. I swear to God, when I regress, the 7s come like you're saying there. That happens all the time, and I swear I'm pulling them out of the sky. Like when I regress, it's like announcing to the dice, hey, I'm scared of you, and they just come and punch you in the face. It just seems like that happens more often than I care to admit. Here we go. What time is it? 9:30. I got to get out of here at 9:40 for a work call. There's a 10-6-4. That's cool. Now, I'm doing this differently than maybe you normally would, but the 10 out there is going to pay the 18 bucks, right? The 4 and 10 to me are completely out there just so I don't miss out on them. I'm going to full press them and not give a shit. I'm just bringing the money back. Don't even care. They're going to start bringing in green chips as fast as possible. That's my plan with those two. The rest of them I'll play a little more carefully if I can get some inside action here. Here we go. Ooh, kiss. It's a 5. 4-1. 4-1. Now, whoop, that's not that. It's a 4-1. There we go. 50 bucks for the 1. That's great. Now what we'll do with the 50 bucks, I'm going to get greens or reds for it. And we'll get the insides jacked up a little bit here. I'm going to take the 8 again. I guess I left the green to 66 bucks. Okay. We'll get the 5 to 50. And the 9 will stay at 45. I'll take back $1. And again, the next hit on the insides, they go down to 3 innings. They go down to 96 bucks. Or whatever, that'd be 48, whatever that ends up being. That first regression is the key. Here we go. 8. Sweet. Sweet. 6 to 8. That's fan-freaking-tastic. 50 for 1. And we're going to go down. 15, 15. We'll do, I'll get 3 whites out of there. And there we are. We regress the insides. There's 150. This money here is that money there. 150 and 150. The don't is covered. Those bets up there are not quite covered, but we get in there. Free balling up top, and again, the same situation before, right? The 6 at 150, right? I can place the 6 for 150 or 120, right? If I do 120, it wins 140. Not enough to cover this. If I do it at 150, right? It's a complete hedge, but I can win an extra quarter up there, or I can just pull the don't down to 50 bucks. See, there's so many things you can do here, right? Jacob, I'll defer to you, right? Do you pull? You want me to? I mean, I said last time I just placed it, right? Which is a fine thing to do, or we can pull it down and make this look like 50. Either way is fine with me. I don't care. Make this look like 50. Bring the black chip back. That's fine, because if I look at my rack, if I did that, check it out, right? Here's 200 bucks in greens. I'm 1,300 bucks in the rack. right? And out here, I've got my, between that, my starting bankroll's back. I'll put 50 bucks up against the 6 with 5 on the hard 6 and call it a day and let the rest of these numbers just make money for me, you know? And yeah, I know you play the horn. I typically don't play the horn. I try to avoid the hops, but that's just personal preference. Here we go. It is 9:32, like 3 or 4 minutes to go here. So we're gonna, there's the 6, 4-2. 4-2-6, we lose the 50. And again, I think if I would have done it the way I was thinking, I would have placed it for 150 against 150. That would have won me a quarter instead of lose me 50. Nobody cares. We're gonna go 25 bucks. I'm gonna go 20, 18. All right, we're gonna place it. We're staying off the don't. Roll those numbers up top. Let this roll play itself out. Here we go. Yo, Chiro 65. Here we go. Five. Okay, there's a 4-1. All right, let's make magic. Time to make the donuts, as they say on the East Coast, right? Time to make the donuts. 10 hard. Fan-freaking-tastic. 5-5. It's 50 for 1 in Vig. Rack half. Keep half. It's going to make Skill very happy. We're going to half press for a while now. Here we go. 7. We're not going to half press for very long. It's 6-1. Bummer, man. That's all right. Free playing. All good. And that's going to have to do it because I do have a work call at 9:45 that I cannot miss. Meeting with a big school system down in Texas today, so I can't miss that call. But we ended up actually being down. There's 1,300. There's 43 bucks, so 1343. So we're down about 156 bucks or whatever, $157. And that really, that 100 that we're down is that. It's this come out 7, right? That's what we're actually down, exactly that one number. Otherwise, we broke even like you're supposed to. You know, 2 times we had a shot at a roll playing free, which is the entire goal. Like Jacob says, you hang around, you hang around, you hang around, and you whack one. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it did. We hung around all morning and didn't get a chance to get a banger of a roll, but we're there, right? We're there. We're only minus this one bet. So good deal, man. I'm out. I got to go to work, but thanks for watching. I may come back and pick it up later on. I don't know. It's just kind of bonus fun play. So whatever, man. Thanks, Jacob. You're awesome as well. I will see y'all soon, and y'all have a great Friday. I'll see you tonight for Friday Night Fights. Bye, all.